Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to talk about Barack Obama's powerful message to every dreamer. It all starts with a story, my story, a story that could be anyone's story, a story about ordinary beginnings and extraordinary possibilities. Imagine growing up without all the resources that everyone else seems to have, without the things that make life easy or predictable. That was me. My mother didn't have much. She couldn't send me to the schools that all the American kids went to, but she knew something I didn't fully understand at the time. Education is more than a classroom. It's the foundation for everything you can be. So she taught me herself, waking up at 4:30 in the morning every day, Monday through Friday. And believe me, there were mornings I wanted nothing more than to sleep, to roll over, to ignore the books and the lessons. But she would give me one look, and I'd know this isn't a picnic for her either. She was working hard, sacrificing her own comfort, so I could have a shot at the life she dreamed for me. Not everyone has a story like mine. Some of you might be adjusting to school, trying to find your place, wondering if what you're learning even matters. Some of you might feel like you don't fit in, like the odds are stacked against you. My father left when I was just 2 years old, and my mother had to raise me alone. She worked tirelessly to pay the bills, and there were times when we didn't have the things that other kids had. I know what it feels like to feel lonely, to feel out of place, to feel like maybe you're missing something everyone else has. I know what it's like to make mistakes, to stumble, to get in trouble, to wonder if your life is going to turn out okay. But here's the truth I want you to hear today. Your beginnings do not define your ending. Your circumstances, your neighborhood, the money you have or don't have, the challenges at home, these things do not determine your future unless you let them. I was lucky. I had second chances, opportunities to go to college, to law school, to chase my dreams. And so did Michelle, my wife. Her parents never went to college, but she worked hard just like my mother did to reach opportunities that once seemed out of reach. Now, maybe you don't have all the advantages that I did. Maybe no one in your family can sit down with you to explain a math problem or help you practice a speech. Maybe someone in your home has lost a job or the money is tight. Maybe your neighborhood isn't the safest, and sometimes you feel like you don't belong. Maybe you've never realized your own talents yet. Maybe you could be a great writer, but you haven't discovered it until you hand in that English paper. Maybe you could be the next inventor, the next innovator, the one to come up with a new technology, a new medicine, a new solution. But you won't know until you try. Maybe you could become a leader, a senator, a mayor, a Supreme Court justice, but only if you show up, take responsibility, and learn the skills you need. Whatever you want to do, it begins with one thing: education. The work you put into learning today is what prepares you to change tomorrow. You cannot drop out of school and hope life will hand you success. You cannot wait for the perfect opportunity to appear. You must create it. Doctors, teachers, police officers, nurses, architects, lawyers, members of the military, all of them started with knowledge, with learning, with practicing and studying the skills that made them capable of the work they do. And the same goes for you. Education is not just about your future. It's about the future of this country. The knowledge you gain, the critical thinking you practice, the creativity you develop, all of it shapes the America we will live in tomorrow. Science and math skills will allow you to cure diseases, develop new energy technologies, and protect the environment. History and social studies will teach you to fight injustice, address poverty, and improve fairness in our society. Creativity and problem solving will build companies, create jobs, and strengthen our economy. Every skill you develop, every bit of knowledge you acquire makes a difference, not just for you, but for everyone around you.
But here's the hard truth: it won't be easy. Life is not fair, and school is not always easy. There will be subjects you struggle with, teachers you don't click with, assignments that feel irrelevant. You will face obstacles. You might fail. And when that happens, it's okay. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of success. J.K. Rowling's first Harry Potter book was rejected 12 times. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team and missed countless shots in his career. They failed, and they failed hard, but they succeeded because they learned from their failures. They understood that falling down is not the end. It's feedback. It's a guide. It's a signal to try again. So if you get a bad grade, that doesn't make you stupid. It means you need to study more, practice more, and keep trying. If you make a mistake or get in trouble, it doesn't make you a failure. It means you need to work harder to make better choices. No one is perfect from the start. You become good at things through effort, discipline, and persistence. You might not be great at a new sport the first time you play. You might not hit every note the first time you sing. You might not write the perfect essay the first time. And that's okay. That's how learning works. And don't be afraid to ask for help. Asking for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. It shows courage and a willingness to grow. Find someone you trust, parent, teacher, counselor, coach, and let them guide you. Let them support you when the work gets hard, when the struggle feels too heavy, when it seems like no one is noticing. Because even when you're discouraged, even when it feels like others have given up on you, never give up on yourself. This is bigger than just grades or tests or report cards. When you quit on yourself, you quit on your country. America's story has never been about quitting. It's about perseverance, about courage, about striving for something greater than yourself. It's about ordinary young people doing extraordinary things. Students like you, sitting where you are, have changed the course of history. They've fought in wars, overcome depressions, challenged injustice, built innovations, and even landed on the moon. They created companies, social movements, and technology that transformed the world. And now it's your turn. What will your contribution be? What problem will you solve? What discovery will you make? What will your generation leave behind? The answer begins with what you do in school, with the effort you put into learning, with the choices you make when no one is watching. You get to decide your destiny. Nobody writes it for you. Nobody sets your limits but you. America gives you the chance to take control, to shape your own future, to rise above circumstances, to fight for your dreams. But you must commit. You must work. You must show up every day ready to learn, ready to grow, ready to become. Set goals for yourself. Big goals, small goals, daily goals. Read a book. Complete your homework. Join an activity. Volunteer. Speak up for someone being bullied. Take care of yourself so you can show up ready. Every action, every effort counts. It might not feel like it now, but it compounds over time. Your choices today echo in the years ahead. Success will not come easy. The world will tempt you to believe that shortcuts exist, that fame or luck alone will make you great. They won't. Hard work, discipline, resilience, and the courage to fail are what build real success. You will fall, you will stumble, but what defines you is what you do after you fall. Get back up, learn, try again, keep going. I expect greatness from each of you. And I know you are capable. Not because I say so, but because I've seen the potential in every young person who dares to dream, every student who refuses to quit, every person willing to write their own destiny. So here's my challenge to you. Take your education seriously. Apply yourself fully. Ask for help when you need it. Embrace failure as a teacher. Stay disciplined, stay committed, and above all, never ever give up on yourself. Your work, your effort, your choices, these are the building blocks of your future and the future of this country.